Hi, it's Josh Cunningham. I'm one of the candidates for the Greater Latrobe School Board coming up in November in the general election. I found that not being on the board right now and not being a politician with a voting record, it's really hard for me to get my views known out there. I can put up a bunch of signs, I can hand out some postcards, I can even wear my nifty t-shirt, but what do you really know about me and what I feel? So what I've decided to do is between the primary and general election, there are 4 school board meetings. I know a lot of people don't have time to go to those school board meetings. Many people don't watch them online. And so I'm going to review those school board meetings for you. I'm going to give you my thoughts and ideas, and then you know who I am, where I stand, and you can make informed voting decisions. And that's what we're asking you to do. Figure out what the candidates stand for and go ahead and vote for the candidate that most closely mirrors the way you think about our school and our education. So, on to the June board meeting. This was a classic Greater Latrobe. Good, bad, and ugly. The good. Hey, let's start with the good. The junior high roof needs fixed. This is a well-known fact. Everybody knows this. And finally, the school board that was elected in 2023 have finally acted on that, and they have approved a contractor to fix that junior high roof, which has been horribly leaking. You've seen some of the videos on KDKA, some of the things that are going on there. This has been a long-term, ongoing problem, but that problem over the next 2 summers is going to be dealt with. And one of the board members actually came up to me, Mr. Gockel came up and said, hey, the majority of the problems are hopefully going to be taken care of before we even get to the winter this year. So that's great. This is a good thing. We want the junior high to be functional. We want it to be safe. We want it to be a place for learning. All right, so how about the bad? Well, this was the budget meeting. So you do have to make hard decisions. Now, I would go back and remind you that this board was elected under the idea that education is going to come first. They care most about education. We're not going to build a new building, but we're going to take care of education. Well, they have cut at least 7 teaching positions. Sure, our enrollment is dropping, and so some of those are going to be positions that are going to create slightly larger class sizes. But really, the 2 big ones that were talked about a lot at the meeting were this. We went from 3 gifted teachers down to 1. This is really going to put a strain on the gifted education program. The other thing is we're fully cutting a program, Spanish. There was no real discussion about maybe just having elementary students it's elementary Spanish, but having elementary students have less Spanish. No, it's a full program cut. This was something that this board promised they would not do, that we're not going to cut things educationally. But here we are. There are hard decisions that have to get made, and not only did they fulfill their campaign promise of not building a new junior high, but now they are starting to cut academics and education. This is bad. If you have an elementary student, you know that the Spanish program was very popular. We know that larger class sizes in the high school is not going to be good for education. This is definitely bad. And finally, the ugly. This is a hard conversation to have. This school board was elected under the idea that they were going to maintain the buildings, that the problem that has taken place over many years is that the buildings weren't maintained. Well, when it came time to figure out a way to pay for the new HVAC system on the junior high, which is going to cost about $9 million, but is needed. The old HVAC system is no longer going to be serviceable. They have been MacGyvering it for years. When it came time to pay for that, the school board decided that they weren't going to pay for it. They have no funding plan for it. And really, we left that meeting, those of us in attendance, having no idea how they were going to pay for and when they were going to approve that new HVAC system. What could this mean? Let me tell you what it could mean. It could mean that come December, heating could stop. We could have extended outages of school, but there are board members, and I encourage you to watch that board meeting, that under no circumstance did they have a plan to actually get a new HVAC system in a junior high that they promised they were going to maintain. Now, not only should this be an informative video from a candidate, I'm also going to give you a call to action. If you're with me that we need a new HVAC system and they've got to come up with a way to pay for this. And again, if you want to watch the entire school board meeting, I would encourage you to do so. It's very informative. I'm going to link you to every single one of the school directors, their email address, and I'm also going to put the link that the school district puts for you to be able to contact the school board. I'm also going to link you in my comments down here, both on YouTube and on Facebook, to the school board meeting video. It is a long one. It was 2 hours long, but it is worth the watch if you want to be an informed voter on where everybody currently on the board stands. I hope that this has been a good video for you. I hope you understand where I stand at. I hate the cuts. I hate the academic cuts. I hate the total loss of a program, the Spanish program. I hate the loss of 2 teachers inside the gifted education program. I love that we finally have a roof going on that junior high. And I'm very disappointed in the school board for not following through on their plans to maintain the junior high by putting in that new HVAC system.